It's so bad. This looks terrible. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. And as you can tell by the title of this video, we're bringing the car back to stock, unfortunately. I'm just kidding. So actually what I'm gonna be doing is leaving the front suspension like that and bringing the rear suspension back to stock until I get the new top plates from Silvers, along with new rear springs. That being said, if any of you have connections with Silvers, somebody or able to contact them, are you able to let me know so I can try and contact them better? This whole emailing back and forth just isn't cutting it no more. It's been like 5 days. All I hear back from them is crickets. I'm trying to get new top plates for that and shorter springs so I can run the spring adjuster on the rear. Because right now it's just the springs and I think I have too much preload. Yeah, that's my reaction right now because in the middle of making this video, I don't know what it is, maybe just me speaking out loud and everything, but Silvers responded. They gave me an invoice and the fix is on the way. New top mounts and new springs, shorter, 8K, so a little bit softer. Will definitely be better than stock for sure, but that way I can run those spring perches. I don't know, I can't thank them enough for actually being so cool. They helped me out on the price too. Just a little bit, which is super awesome. Actually, not a little bit, quite a bit, which I don't know. It's so crazy that they were able to do this. So if you are in the market for springs, new coilovers, whatever, go and look at Silver Suspension. I've been running that product now for about 3 years. I've had no complaints other than me being dumb and not understanding how to install coilovers properly. Now watching their videos and other videos, I understand how to put the proper amount of preload on the spring so that way it's not putting too much or putting none at all. And we think that I actually had too much preload on those rear springs, which caused that top plate to snap in half because of the amount of bumps and cracks possibly hitting on these roads. Pushing and forcing, like having all that momentum and force is what caused it. So once they get here, I can't wait to make another video of actually fixing the suspension correctly. Also, if you guys couldn't tell, I'm running my old previous setup of just using my phone to record because Emily took my other camera gear setup because we just got back from a trip and it's my fault. I should have taken it out of her car. She didn't know. It's okay. We're rocking the old setup. And let me know what you guys think. If this is the OG good setup or if I should stick to what I have been using, is that DJI camera. I really like that setup a lot better than this, but it is what it is. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and get the car on jack stands and the wheels off. All right, as you can see, we have the stock spring in and the stock strut. I was going to try and run Silver's spring with the adjustment pieces. However, it wasn't working out for me like I wanted because with these springs, you're supposed to have 5 millimeters of preload or 1/4 of an inch. And that wasn't working out for me and I couldn't figure that out. So I'm gonna wait until I get the new top plates and then I will also put my new end links on and sway bar that just came in. Hopefully this gets all figured out soon. So let's see how this stock ride height looks. Everything should be good to go. I'm very thankful that I did save my old setup. Hopefully they didn't sit too long and are blown. Otherwise, bad news bears. So here we are, Silvers, coilovers in the front, stock ride height in the rear. Oh my gosh. That is horrendous. Absolutely horrendous. It was a whole lot worse when I first lowered it onto the ground and it wasn't settled yet. I did drive it just up and down the street a little bit and it did settle a little bit more. Looks a whole lot better. Bright side, I won't be rubbing in the rear anymore. So if you could, guys, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. Even though it's a front wheel drive car, and the wheels are the same size, but the way the ride height looks, kind of angled like this now, it looks like, what is it, Snot Rod or whatever his name is from Cars, the orange rear wheel drive hot rod. And I'll show you what I'm talking about right here. But yeah, it's not good. Bright side, like I was mentioning, won't be rubbing anymore, and I can actually drive the car for what it's meant to do, be driven. I'm gonna do some cleaning on the inside of the house, then go to the gym, and this is gonna turn into a vlog now where I'm gonna go and play pickleball with some buddies, and when I come back home, I'm gonna make some ribs for Emily and I. So I've been driving the car now for about 10 minutes, and I can 100% tell the difference in every single turn, like around a bend and everything, just because it feels like the back end is just like turning this way right here, small turn, but on a bigger turn, it feels like the back end is just, it rolls out, like it just is trailing behind. It's not like actually getting through the turn, through the bend, and like planted. It feels terrible. Maybe that's just in my head, maybe that's just, I don't know. I mean, it's been 3 years now of having the coilover set up on the car, and man, it's been also a week and a half since driving this car, and I missed it so much. It's so much fun driving a car that you actually want to drive, like to drive, and you modified yourself. That being said, I really need to get this thing fixed properly with the right suspension setup, along with dialing in the coilovers appropriately also. At the time, very new to installing parts on a car, very new to the automotive field and everything like that. So I just slapped them up on there, rocked with it. So I really need to dial this in. Now that I've watched videos, I understand the preload and everything like that. So we'll be making a new video once I get the proper parts and replacement parts. I'll be making a new video of how to dial in your coilover setup, so you're not like me and just put it on there without the proper install. So I'm on the way to the gym, like I mentioned, and then I'll be going to play pickleball with some buddies. That is actually crazy. We've officially hit 130,000 miles. Instead of that being the mileage, why don't we make that the subscriber count? Yeah, that's my reaction right now, because in the middle of making this video, I don't know what it is, maybe just me speaking out loud and everything, but Silvers responded. They gave me an invoice and the fix is on the way. New top mounts and new springs, shorter, 8K, so a little bit softer. Will definitely be better than stock for sure, but that way I can run those spring perches. I don't know, I can't thank them enough for actually being so cool. They helped me out on the price too, just a little bit, which is super awesome. Actually, not a little bit, quite a bit, which I don't know. It's so crazy that they were able to do this for me. So if you are in the market for springs, new coilovers, whatever, go and look at Silvers Suspension. I mean, like I said, I've been running that product now for about 3 years. I've had no complaints, other than me being dumb and not understanding how to install coilovers properly. I actually had too much preload on those rear springs, which caused that top plate to snap in half because of the amount of bumps and cracks possibly hitting on these roads. Pushing and forcing, like having all that momentum and force is what caused it. So once I get here, I can't wait to make another video of actually fixing the suspension correctly. Yeah, all right. As you can tell, it's been a few days, or not as you could tell, but it's been a few days now. I did not record our dinner, our finishing product, because slightly embarrassed about it. Ribs didn't turn out as good as they did before. That's because our first time doing ribs, I used baby back pork ribs. This time I had beef, and the meat shrank so much and it was not the best. So if you're wanting to cook ribs, I suggest pork if you're able to eat that. That being said, I hope you guys do like this type of video, did like this content. And as I mentioned before, earlier, Silvers got back to me. They sent me the invoice. Very excited to get those parts here and finally get this car dialed in. It's always something, you know, for those of you that also are car enthusiasts, there's always something about your car that's gonna break or just bug you. And this happened to break. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.